So, yeah, I'm getting really pissed. Because my mom keeps going to Discord, and it is screwing up my streams. This is the third time I've had issues with my streams since we started doing that, and I'm getting really sick of it. I'm just sick of it. Like, seriously. Oh my. Because if it messes it up even then I'm just screwed. Well, it says it's still going at least. So, I'm apologize. But this game is gonna be incomplete. Most of that last stream got cut, me going through the final dungeon. This includes the final boss. But honestly, at this point, I just want this to be done. I'm sick of this game. I'm sick of the streaming issues. I'm sick of a lot of stuff, actually. Now, there has been a lot of issues of me trying to get stuff to work, and quite frankly, I'm getting tired of my internet issues. So, remove yourself from my holy presence at once, or suffer the swift consequences, human. Whatever. Oh. Trying to click stuff to get it going, but it's not working. There we go. How dare you ignore my word, Dragon Master? You serve me, and you will obey me. Ignore the will of the gods at your peril, infidel. Shall I warn you again, Dragon Master? Leave here or forfeit your soul. What are you doing? Stay back. I said stay back, human. Do not disobey your god, Alex. To your belligerence, you'll be stripped of all your power just as Dine was. Is that what you desire, Dragon Master? That is of little consequence to me, Luna. Alex. Really? You don't have to do the...
Luna!
You have to do the ocarina? Well, that's kind of lousy.
But why?
You were not supposed to have come here, Alex.
Luna, I came here to take you home.
Though Galleon has perished, now that the Azure City of Althena has been reactivated, it cannot be stopped. If it is allowed to continue its course, all of Lunar will become as lifeless as the wasteland of the frontier. But if this body dissipates, the magic it's absorbing will run out of control with enough force to destroy the entire city.
No!
I'm so sorry, Alex. I must stay here. For you. For Lunar.
I am not giving up! And you can't either, no matter how hopeless things may seem. We've come too far to fail. Let us believe in the power that resides in our hearts, Luna. Let us believe in the hope entrusted to each one of us, and in the brilliant future before us. I know we'll find a way to overcome this if we trust in our hearts and work together, Luna.
Alex, no! You'll be killed! Alex! But how?
Luna, just as destiny brought us together, it is also destiny which will never keep us apart.
Alex!
What's going on up there? Can't see a damn thing. What if Alex has been... Don't say it, Kyle. Don't you even think that. Alex will be fine. Sure of it. Look, the magic isn't flowing inward any longer. Now it's reverse direction. This is not good. Quick as a whip as usual, Jess. Are you alright, Mia? Yes, Nash. We have to get out of here. With Mia, we have to get out of here or we're done for. We have to go now. Alex and Lunar are still up there. We can't leave until we know if they're alive. They're alive and they'll make it out of here just fine. Oh, you know that, Null. I'm sorry, but I'm not going anywhere until I... No offense, Jess, but I think we should listen to the cat. But Kyle... I can feel in my heart that Alex and Lunar are alright. Please believe me. No. Here we go.
I believe in you, Alex. I know you'll rescue Luna. And then we'll all be able to return back to Berg together.
Well, that was a new voice line. Oh wait, no it isn't. It would usually play after this. It just didn't used to have dialogue.
Oh, Alex! Luna! Alex and Luna sacrificed their own lives to save this world from destruction.
Poor Alex and Luna. They're gone forever.
without you. Luna! Thanks, Jessica. I'm so happy to see you all.
Arabia, so good to be back here, Alex. It's wonderful to spill the ocean on the breeze. Luna's voice is, like, not as good, but I did eventually warm up to it. I just don't really like it as much. The overall tone change just feels so much more worse to me, like they're trying to give her more of a tomboy type tone to her voice. And I just don't like it as much. But, oh well. It's wonderful just to see you smiling again. You're not too tired, are you, Luna? Forgotten how long the journey was. Tired, no. Hungry, yes. You made my hello tell me the nearest fish market. Oh no. Glad you have your priorities straight, no. Hehe. Why are you guys laughing? I can hear all your stomach's troubling too. We're not just laughing at your endless appetite for a bowl. We're laughing because it feels good. Exactly. It's been so long since I felt this joyful. Yes, that's the word. Joyful. I mean, be rude, but I have to run to the mansion. Maybe kill Zenobia. Broke the spell she placed on my dad. Can't wait to see him. And I think I'll be running off myself. And just where you think you're going, brigand boy? Wherever you're going, Love Muffin. Are you up to something, Kyle? Sure you are. I don't have time to figure out what it is. Come on, hurry up. Hey, hold on, wait a sec. Please let me comb my hair before Mel sees me. Come visit me after you've had some rest, you guys. I'll be waiting for you. Bye. What the fuck? Mother's waiting for Nash and me on Red Black Rose Street. I'm going to tell her about all that's happened. And hopefully use that info as we discuss how to reconstruct the Magic Guild. Reconstruct the guild and rebuild Vane? It would be wonderful, Mia. It will be wonderful, Nash. Buildings can always be rebuilt and replaced over time. Human lives are far more precious. You're right, Mia. As always. The sorry mother is waiting. Excellent and all. Come see us before you leave, alright? She's right, as always. Don't go before saying goodbye. Mia, I'm sure your mother won't be offended if we don't run the Black Rose Street. Hey Alex, why don't we go see Ramus? His business is booming. It's a wonderful idea and all. I've seen him for such a long time. Then let's stop talking and start walking. Luna, you look great. You and Alex will be together again. Look at the customers I have today, and I owe it all to you, Alex. Everyone wants to shop at the store where the mighty Dragon Master shopped. Ha! Oh, I just can't get over how happy you two look. Hope I feel that strongly about another person someday. Think about how this all began, Alex. And convince you to go with me to the White Dragon Cave that day. Luna wouldn't have been kidnapped and the world would have stayed at peace. I'm just kidding, Ramus. You didn't take us to the cave. Alex will have never fulfilled his destiny. You're a trickster and all, but you're funny. Alex, I wanted to come with you at Berg, but I'm too busy to get away from here just yet. Please tell my father and my nanny I say hello. Tell him I'm fine. Hey Alex, check this out. Got it just for you. Luna Burmide 1. I got a lot, Alex. Hope this is enough to repay you. Alex, what are you and Ramus whispering each other about? I bet you two are planning to go on another adventure without me. She's never gonna forget that, is she? They're gonna be old and gray, and she's still gonna be nagging at Alex about that. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Can't believe you do something like this after all that's happened. I'm sorry, Luna. Oh, Alex, forgot how much fun it is to tease you. Notice he wasn't denying it. But yeah, I didn't bother going for the bromides, just because, you know, it's the same as the ones from... Although the music is different. Interesting. Is that true for this one too? No. No, that was the same. So, weird. But, yeah, I didn't bother just because they're the same ones from the PSX version. You might make the argument they're slightly more upscaled, but that's about it, though. So I didn't really care. Actually, I think practically a couple of pranksters, teehee. They are, in fact. Fortunately, that's the one thing they can never seem to grow out of. I wonder if all young boys are like this. Leave it. The Ribbons give you stuff for free that applies actions. They have twice as much in profit than will ask for the items you took. Ribbons is a genius. Well, that would be hard, since I didn't really need much from you. Ribbons the store. With the salvation for world by spending your brains out. Thank you, I heard Ribbons giving up to Dragon Master. Then I realized I was being an idiot. Ribbons did the right thing. Alright, just a moment. Alright. So let's go and get some stuff done here. If we head back to Berk, we need to take the Orca from Arabia. We ready to embark another adventure. Alex! Alex, I can see your eyes. You are ready for an adventure. Perhaps later, alright? Like, so we go to Berg? You want to see your family and friends? Oh. Is Facia not gonna have, like, that scene with her? Mother! I just see Lemia. Oh, you look different. I've always been proud of you, Mia. Different as proud I am at this moment. I'm more of a hero than I ever was, my daughter. Well, she never got to level 99 and had all those awesome spells, but then again, until the PSP version, we never really knew what you were capable of before, so... And this dialogue was written with that in mind, so, yeah. True, Nash, won't lie. You have to work very hard to gain my trust. You speak highly of you. I know you care for her, so don't disappoint me again. Mother, I'm so happy. Oh, Mia, so am I. Mother, I promise I won't cry anymore when I'm worried or when I'm afraid. That I have so many things to take care of, I can't afford to be weak or show weakness. I hate this logic. I hate it. I hate it so much. I do. Like the whole, oh, you are a role model. You're not allowed to show weakness for shit. I'm like, fuck you. Like, seriously, people are people, man. They can't help it. It's gonna happen at some point, no matter how much you try to hide it. Exactly right, Mia. So new leader must be. What? Mother, what do you mean? It's obvious that my reign as Magic Guild is over. It's my leadership that led to the corruption of the guild. It was your actions that saved it and the world. What person do you think has the trust to support people of Vane? I'm confident in you, Mia. After all you've done, you should be confident as well. Ash, I expect you to support me and obey our commands. What she does not need at this crucial time in the history of the guild is to be doubted. Yes, of course, Mitzi Lemia. I will help Mia no matter what the circumstances. I would help her even if doing so meant the destruction of my very soul. Okay then. Yes, well... Nash? Yeah, I know that under your leadership, Vane will soar through the skies again. Yeah, okay. The Magic Guild will be more magnificent than ever. Thank you, Nash. I love you. What? Hey, it's not the first time she said it in this. And you're right. Hope Alex, Lunar, just Kyle, not, and no, all the people I love. We will create a Magic Guild everyone can join. Promise me you'll work as hard as you can. Oh, of course, Mia. Of course I will. I'll do anything for you. I love disappointment, Nash. You didn't think Mia liked you that way, did you? Fuck you! Wait, she already does. She just is being coy about it, I think. Oh, come on. Control, please. To admit it, she favor our lives more than once in our adventure. But my magic has become much more powerful since we began. And I'm much enjoyed being able to study your relationship with Luna. I hope to apply the lessons I learned to my relationship with Mia, and to the reconstruction of the Magic Guild. It's asked to be one of the teachers of Magic Guild. Some one of the 5 heroes, starting to be popular with the female students. Why would you want to? Poor Dusk will break under the strain of all the love letters Paul do it every morning. Of course, Mia will be upset with me because of the constant repair bills. What will I do? I mean, besides enjoying all the attention. It's good to see you have attention at all, Nash. Feel relieved somehow, Alex. So now, hope you'll come back here soon. We need to talk about how to make our world into an even better place than before. And protect it from anyone who might try what Galleon tried. It's lots of time to discuss these issues, the time we created by saving the world. A long time before I'm as capable and respected a leader as my mother was. And as to support me, no, my confidence will grow. So many changes I hope to make, but I have to focus on one at a time. start with, Vane will no longer have a restricted entry policy. Anyone who wishes to visit or live in the Magic City will be warmly welcomed. I also allow people in distant towns to request books in the Magic Library and have them delivered by a network of couriers. So many more ideas, but I can tell you're getting bored. Oh, we're not bored, we're overwhelmed. So, she said it's gonna take a long time for her to get respected and shit, but like, even before we met her, we already heard that she was already one of the most popular students at the guild. Like the boys especially were enthused with her, and even the girls were heavily respected of her abilities. So I have a hard time believing it would take long for her to get that recognition. What? Hello, Alex. There you are! Phasia, wow. Really thought you were toast. I mean, really happy to see you. Many members of the Vile tribe have survived. We intend to find a place in this new world. We know it won't be easy. We know we have to earn the trust of Athena's children. But since Athena had faith in her children to do what was right, so does the Vile tribe. It'd be easier to be accepted if you would stop scowling all the time. Just saying. Phasia. Where will you go, Phasia? When will we see you again? We will seek out a part of the green earth which has never been explored. We will make it our home. We will be reborn in the life of the goddess. Goodbye, Alex. Goodbye, Luna. Think the Vile tribe will find happiness, Alex? What am I saying? Of course they will. You're right, Null. Everyone has a home in Athena's new world. It's almost time for us to return to our home together. Now we have a couple people to still talk to, though, before we wrap this up for good. Well, for the first game at least. There's still the second, though with the streaming issues I've been having lately, I don't even know if I want to start it right away. I don't know. I'm not exactly enthused about all this. Kyle, Jessica, what's up? You're going to be with Master Mal? How wonderful. Well, it would be wonderful if Kyle wasn't being such a butthead about it. He's too afraid of my dad to tell him how we feel about each other. Isn't that right, Kyle? Well, not exactly, Jess. It's just that... It's just what? I'd feel weird intruding on such an emotional moment between you and your father. I don't want to be the cause of any weird vibes. Besides, to Mel, I'm like an arch-rival battling it out for his daughter's affections. Oh, Kyle. You're just being silly. He's really not. No, come on and hurry it up. Hey! Oh my god. Jessica! Dad! Aww. Jessica, my sweet, wonderful daughter. I'm so glad you're alright. Never thought I'd hold you in my arms again. Dad, miss you so much. What a wonderful moment, Alex. Glad we were here to see it. Glad we were able to help make it happen. Like Bush should have told me about everything that happened was to have action. It's proud of you, Jessica. The little girl grew up to be the savior of the world. Daddy, I didn't do it all by myself. To be honest, Jess, Alex couldn't have done it without you. Huh? Is that you, Kyle? Damn it. You don't have to hide away from me, Kyle. Come here. Kyle, I know you love my daughter. I know how happy you make her. So I promise you're always going to take care of her. What? Even Jessica was surprised by that one. I promise, Dad. Don't you think so? Are they coming that, Kyle? Let me stick with Mel until you make an honest woman out of my daughter. Of course. Didn't want to admit it, but I always knew you and Jessica were meant to be. You were always the only boy who enjoyed it when she threw you into the mud. Dad, make it sound so dirty. Oh, that's a good one, sweetie. Wind up this pit for the ceremony, would you, Mel? but he gave up stealing. Just about broke. Hehehe. You're shameless, Kyle. How can I not love you? Hehehe. So happy for you too. Can't be your dragon of honor. Alex, you might not realize what you have accomplished. Rest assured, lad, that you're no longer a mere man. As a son, you have now become a god on Earth. But easy to deal with, but I'm here to offer advice if you need it. Happy for the two of you, it's wonderful to see the love you share. Have a safe trip back to Berg. Promise you'll come visit Kyle and me as soon as you can. Talk about the old days, just like my dad. Can't believe my dad already knew I was going on my own adventures behind his back. That's why he sent me to Althena's shrine. It's so silly to think I could fool one of the 4 heroes, huh? Well, anyway, it's a pretty good time killer, hee. Luna, Alex may not be as strong, or handsome by most, okay, by any standards. Fuck you! But there's no one in this world who cares about you more than he does. He's about the next best thing to a man like myself. Start having a wonderful life already. Wow. Except for a problem here. Back in those good graces, to give up my career as an escort. With a lot of job skills, Alex. In fact, I'm exactly one, thievery. I'm the one to get out the business that pulls me back in. Wake up, Kyle. You're my age. The hearing is the first thing to go. Nothing, Mel. Wow. Alright, just got one more thing to do, assuming it's in this version. I mean, I think it is. Everything else has been so far from the PSX version, so I have no reason to believe otherwise. We'll see what happens. Yep, here we go. Alex, looking for you. We were just about to give up. Glad we decided to stop and eat before returning to POW. Hail, Tempest! It's Tempest. Fresca 2. Alex, you're truly the bravest of all the Dragon Masters. I'm honored to be your friend. I shall gladly give you my allegiance. If you're ever in need of help, just ask. Thank you, Tempest. Luna, I've never seen Tempest respect anyone as he does Alex. You should be proud. So tell me, Luna, would you expect to begin bearing the Dragon Master's children? Oh, God. Well, you're forward, aren't you? What? Well, we haven't really discussed it yet. Or marriage, for that matter. Why not? There could be anything more wonderful than new life with the man you love. Oh, God, wow. Liz and I are planning on having a huge family. Just think, Luna, children would get to play together when we visit each other. Yes, that would be nice, but Alex and I have never... Luna, if you already read her, people would mistake you for a talking tomato. Alex, you're blushing too. I didn't realize Maribia was such a warm place. Hehehe. Alex, please make him stop! People at the plains will never forget what you've done for them. Neither will I. Come to see us soon, Alex. Oh my God. Like, just, what the fuck? So, apparently, there's somewhere in town you can talk to Tempest Fresca for more dialogue, but I could never figure out where it is. Because I know during one playthrough I actually tried to look all over Maribia, and I swear I can't find any place where they're at. But someone did say that you can get more dialogue out of them. I have no idea where, though. Wait, there's a chest in here I never opened? That's an S. Interesting. I mean, it was just silver anyway, but... Wow. Can't believe... I almost completely forgot that. But yeah, I have no idea where they are. So, Grove Street maybe? It's not looking that way. I don't know, but I suppose at the end of the day I also don't really care because I just want to put this behind me. Stress follows me more than most individuals. And a lot of it is technical issues with technology. But with the kind of life I lead, it's the only source of entertainment I even have, so that's really awful. Lake. Oh, no and Alex. Go back to Berg already. Dr. Master died. The man with that name died long ago, Alex. The ages of gods and heroes is now at an end. Now on, future will be shaped not by those with power and prestige, but by those with courage. Sequel. Anyways. Possess that courage, Alex. You always have. Thank you, Diane. What can I turn you, Alex? This one seems as if it will be a long one. Lake. This one is boundless, Alex. I'll never climb off its treasures or learn of its secrets. But I don't feel hopeless about it. I feel fortunate. Fortunate that I'm alive and able to explore a world with such endless adventure. Lake, about Galleon, I wanted to say, he died for his beliefs, Alex. I know he wouldn't have had it any other way. But there's one thing I sincerely regret, it's... No, this isn't the time to discuss that, Alex. Not yet. That's apparently be voice acted, but I could not hear it. No, Alex, thinking back, losing me of fact, be travelers along that path of time heading.
Toward the distant future.
Okay, I heard that one.
And it's the numerous coincidences and inevitabilities which actually create these chance encounters and parties between people. Life is an interesting thing, is it not? And your future adventures have now only just begun. I'll keep my fingers crossed for the both of you. Alex, Luna. Farewell, friends.
I don't know why, but I'm feeling that we will meet him again. You're right, now I feel it too. Luna, let's go home. Begin to think you'd never ask. So yeah, I started with optimism for this game, and I ended with a very pessimistic take on it. Now, I'm not going to say that the whole game was awful or anything, but it certainly had some pretty average highs and some terrible lows. Probably one big reason why it's not exactly as fondly remembered as the GBA port. I mean, people say it's awful too, but like, at least people will usually say it had some things going for it. Nobody talked about this game. At first, I thought it was only because people hated the new voice cast or just didn't like some of the questionable design choices, but no, the game is just that boring. Because, yeah. I just gotta say, for the most part, by the time I got to the end, I was thinking, yeah, this game's design feels very average. Now, that's not to say that I don't respect them trying to bring Lunar back. No, I do. And some elements were interesting, like the full body portraits, like for all the characters. That wasn't bad. I think the biggest thing that I find pretty generic, though, is the battles. They feel more annoying than in the PSX version. The battles themselves probably do feel like they had more going for them than in Lunar Legend, though. Because Lunar Legend was just a little too basic. And, I just didn't really care for the fact that agility didn't really work right, and enemies would constantly go before you, and there's nothing you could do about it. That got old real quick. But also, I just think the battles themselves are just basically the PSX version, just worse. Specifically with the battle sprites. At least in Lunar Legend, it seemed like the sprites were more defined and had much better animations. Specifically victory animations. But in this game, it is bare bones. Like, they did not give a shit at all. So, I also wasn't really a fan of the fact that the dungeons kind of just used the same overall design scale for all of it. Nothing in the game really impressed me all that much in terms of how everything was designed. It was okay, but nothing really stood out. And I think that's the big problem here, is that it's different, but it's not impressive. Well, now we know why the ocarina's not the sound test. You go here for it. I guess that makes sense, but... But yeah, I mean, I think now that I played it once, I really have no real interest in really ever playing it again, because the PSX version is just generally superior in all the ways that matter. And honestly, well, I feel like the game is okay-ish at its core. I personally feel like there's a reason nobody really wants to ever go back to it these days. Hell, I got one commenter who actually said he thinks it looks bad. Like, literally bad compared to the PSX version. And, well, I don't know if I'd go that far. I can definitely understand why people would think it would be subpar. Because it is. I mean, even if they would have used the voices from the original and just poured them over, it wouldn't have saved the game at all. Like, it wouldn't have. Because I know a lot of people do bitch about the voice acting being terrible in this, the new voices. I think some of them are, but not all. Like, to say that all of them are bad just feels kind of just negative bias that I just do not agree with. Now there are some that swear by the Sega CD versions still. They say those are the best ones still, because they just were the most unique. But I cannot speak on that. I've only played one of them, and when most people speak about the better experience, they speak about the first game, not the second. And so I'm thinking, wonder why. But I'll get around to that one day. Certainly won't be anytime soon. I'm going to be playing the second one at some point to show it off. It will be the PSX version, though. And, I will be saying that compared to the aggravation that this game gave me at certain points, the second game, from what I remember, really never gets stressful for me, like at all. There's never a moment where I'm thinking, oh god, this is so unbearable, why is it doing this? Yeah, I don't think so. Which is weird, since the second game is notoriously harder than the first. But I don't think it ever stresses me out. Mind you, it probably helps that I'm used to how the game works, and I know how to prepare for shit, which first-time players probably would not be skilled at. Also, because I have speed up on an emulator, that's also going to mean that me playing through the game, grinding should be less of an issue, and I can get away with doing it far more than usual. Yeah, let's just throw this out there. Lunar 2 isn't going to be as short as Lunar 1, and there's going to be a lot more to it. And because it's a longer game, grinding is generally less of a problem, on average, than the first game was. Because being shorter, there's not as many opportunities to really prepare for future areas. Which is why, when I played the PSX version, I insisted on fighting as much as I could, since I knew for a fact that unless I wanted to actually grind in an area for like an hour straight, then there would be times when I would want to take advantage of all the enemies I could get my hands on. And yet I was kind of surprised that there was only 2 areas in Lunar 1 that I ever felt like needed that kind of grind. I'll be back. Hello, Hamza. Oh, I missed it. It was from 15 minutes ago. God blame it. Oh well. If Hamza comes back in, I'll say hi then. But yeah, like I was saying before I had to leave for a moment, or a few moments, the game it's an okay experience, but I certainly wouldn't be playing it more than once. It's just not the type of game I'd want to go back to. It doesn't excel at anything, and it's pretty painful at moments. But like I said, when we get to the second game on PSX, comparatively speaking, it's the difference of night and day in terms of quality between this game, because I know people say, well, they obviously didn't have a good plan for how to make this game. The fact that it's on PSP isn't the problem. They just didn't really make good decisions when it kind of came to updating it. And I'm like, I don't know. Honestly, I think the worst of it was just the battle sprites. They were pretty generic looking, I'll agree, but like, everything else was decent? Yeah, I'm not a fan that the dungeons had to be segmented into various rooms and stuff, but that's a sacrifice you had to make for the hardware. The PSP had issues when it came to processing compared to the original PlayStation, so of course you had to work around that. Then again, I know some people really just did not like the fact that everything just felt like they were going in a 2.5D direction, and the environments were built more to look more 3D than 2D, which, oh boy. I'm gonna be going there, aren't I? Yeah. The 2D purist types out there wanted to hate this game before it even came out. I remember people were like, oh god, another recreation of an old IP where they try to change everything? No thank you. Just give us an enhanced port. That's all we freaking need, you assholes. And I'm like, I don't know about that. I don't think it would have been successful had they went that approach, because I like it a lot, but then again, I played it when it was relevant. For people who knew nothing about Lunar at the time, if all they did was do an enhanced port of it, maybe upscaling the graphics a bit, and maybe adding new content, but like, I have no doubts that it would not have been successful. Oh, Humps is still here. Hello. Are you having a good day? Whew. Man. So damn hot. But... Lunar 2 to me is going to look a lot better to people who wanted something that looked more like the PSX one. And I know I've had at least one people that was kind of anxious for me to actually get to that one, because they think I should have played it right after Lunar 1 on the PSX. But I've already explained why I went this approach with it. After playing Lunar 2, I did not want to have to backpedal and do more ports of Lunar 1. Because Lunar 2 is just a better game in a lot of ways, which I'll get into later, but like, I did not want to have to backpedal and get used to what I consider to be an inferior experience when it comes to gameplay. Because, yeah, the gameplay was heavily improved between games, so yeah, Yeah, I didn't want to do that. But I'll be the first to admit, by the time I finished Harmony, which I've just recently done, I was feeling a little bit of burnout, because I was like, oh god, I'm so ready to be moving on now. And I haven't even done the Sega CD games yet. However, I have been told of one thing. The Lunar 1 for Sega CD may as well be a different game entirely. Because it plays and feels 100% different from the PSX version. The PSX version is basically a reimagining of the first game, essentially. Because a lot was different. So they did say not to be too worried about that. And I'm just like, maybe so, but I'm still going to be taking a break from it. I am sick of the first game right now. Like, seriously. The second one is going to be pretty good, though. I remember having a lot of good memories of that one. I had a grandma that was still playing RPGs at that age when I was learning how to play them. And I remember she hated Lunar 2 and preferred Lunar 1, whereas I liked both, but I preferred Lunar 2's gameplay experience. And I remember she always turned her nose at me whenever I would bring the games up, because she couldn't understand why I disrespected the first game. And I'm like, I'm not disrespecting it, it's just some things in Lunar 2 were a little better, I'm sorry. But she did prefer the first. Mostly because of the characters and the narrative, but yeah, I'll explain why people are a bit mixed when it comes to how they feel about the characters from the first game and the characters from the second. Shit gets complicated. It's tragic that you picked now to come on, because I'm pretty much done with the game, and the stream is about to end. Because next time, I will, when I can get it to work right anyway, I'm going to be doing Lunar 2. Eternal Blue. Freezing! Anyways. I'm looking forward to it, but for now I'm going to be stopping and get away from the stress of technical difficulties for now. Ugh. Just, I am ready to take a break. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys later.